Hello and welcome to London. Welcome to the International Quality Crown Convention of BID, Business Initiative Directions. I am receiving this afternoon Mr. Trong Song Hai, the Chairman and General Director of company DP Consulting Company Limited from Vietnam. So first of all, congratulations for you and for your company for being here, for receiving this award in London today.
Thanks, Anne, and let me say thanks to BID for this very precious award.
Thank you. So first question to you, could you please make a brief presentation of your company and explain us the success of your activities?
First of all, I should say that so far what we have received is just the beginning, because we are a 11 years old company. And during the past 11 years, the company, we are starting almost from zero, and now we are a $12 million company. We have 113 staff in the two divisions. One division is architecture design and turnkey design for the project management. In which division we have contributed to quite many major projects in Vietnam, like the Sacombank, like Exim Bank, like the VTC television company in Vietnam, and quite many governmental buildings, which is, because of the non-disclosure agreement, I cannot say the name. However, we are very proud to have designed such buildings, and we receive also the Asian Futures Architecture Awards. My second division is that I'm also very proud because we are working together with Volvo Penta, and we are working together with MTU, a joint venture of the two giants company, Rolls-Royce 50% and Daimler-Benz 50%. We are supplying engine, we are supplying marine engine for the Navy, and we are supplying the generator sets for many important projects. I can tell you the National Convention Center, the House of Parliaments of Vietnam, and many central governments building in Hanoi, and also the data centers of the three biggest companies, VNPT, Viettel, and FPT in Vietnam. Also for the generator set, we are supplying quite many applications for the military, which help protect our country. Also, we are supplying the service for many airports and seaports in Vietnam. What I can say that in the past 11 years, we have made a very good move in our market. In 2010, we got a Vietnam record for the company who import most green technology and big generator set for our country. We also having the very proud to be in the list of the Fast 500. That means the top fast growing company in Vietnam in 2011 and 2012. As you may know, we are facing an economic crisis, and we have to restructure our company and we have to cut costs for sure. However, we are very proud because we never cut any people and we never cut any salary of any employees in the company. I think to do this, I have to thank all of my employees who is fighting with me every day for our company's success.
Very good, very interesting. Could you speak about the projects for the future of the company?
Thank you very much for asking me, because everybody have to work for our futures. And the futures of the world is Asia. And as my country, until the year of 2020 or 2030, we are still a young population country. It means that 65% of our population by the year 2020 or 2030 is still below 35 years old. That means we have a very vast working force. And according to World Bank, they say that all the country who has a young population will grow very fast. And at this moment of time, I'm also very proud because our government is the one out of two in Southeast Asia fighting against the economic crisis. and they help the country quite good. The macroeconomy, the exchange rate of US dollar and the dong is controlled, and now dong is a very strong and very stable currency. The number two is the interest rate from the bank is much lower than before, and the bank now can easily give you the loans if your business plan is good. Mm-hmm. You know, after we are distributing and we are supplying generator set and marine engine and quite many UPS, dynamic UPS to our data centers, our industry, we at this moment of time have to wait for our very near futures. That is a new wave of investors from Japan, South Korea, and United States and Europe. Because why? Because by the year 2020, China become more expensive and Vietnam continue to be as a reasonable price. So we strongly hope that we can do something. So how do we do? First of all, I think quality is the most important thing. That's what I learned from our Switzerland friends, German friends, English friends. Quality of Rolls-Royce Daimler-Benz, very famous. And you know, we don't want to follow the way that other country has do. They compromise with the bad quality in order to lower the cost. However, we learn one thing: we have to add values, and we have to find a way so that we cut costs but don't cut the quality. Mm-hmm. And we have signed a license production with MTU, with Rolls-Royce, and with Daimler-Benz in Vietnam. We will exemplary, we will add value for some canopy, for some things that in Europe you cannot do. That's why the products with 20 to 25% add value in Vietnam will become reasonable cost. One more thing I can tell you, Vietnam is quite in the center of Southeast Asia. That's why the transportation fee is quite reasonable. And because of sometimes the situation between China and Japan for the Senkaku Island, at this moment of time, many Japanese investors are going to Vietnam. That's why quality now become a very important requirement from our Japanese friends. And we have no choice, but we have to change. We have to comply with the quality. That's why we more than happy to receive your awards. And with this award, that helped to convince our Rolls-Royce and Daimler partners to consider as a reliable partner in Vietnam. And once again, we thank you very much for helping us this award.
So precisely about what you're saying, you're talking about quality. You are here in London to receive an award to quality. How do you expect this award to change the image or to influence the image of your company?
To be honest with you, without quality, many companies choosing, they cut costs. They are using a less expensive material, less expensive working force in order to cut costs. But as a result, people will go for worse quality. I can tell you this situation not only happened in China, but also in India, not only in India, but also in Malaysia, Thailand, and quite many countries. So one thing I can tell you, and I continue to tell my government, that is, whatever you do, don't compromise with bad quality. You must consider quality. And to have quality, you must treat the people nicely. You must pay correct salary. Mm-hmm. You must have a total management system. That's what I learned from the QC 100, one of your company. And to be honest with you, I feel after this bridge, after this award I consider as a bridge, I want to bring this concept to Vietnam, to quite many companies, because I think the only way to prove, to go ahead, is that you must have a good quality and good service is a very important. Day or night, don't care, overtime, whatever it is, customer call, you have to answer. That's for sure. We are, I'm sorry to remind you of the war. We had many wars in the past. And why? To some extent, I want to remind that because Vietnamese is very hardworking. And in fact, they want to do all of their efforts in order to prove themselves. We use this spirit in order to maintain the quality and to promote the qualities. I think that now you can see, and we young people in Vietnam, we want to change that Vietnam is no more a war. Vietnam now is a new country for production, and we want to learn from you, Europe, in order to honor the quality. And only we honor the quality, quality will help us to improve and earn money.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Last question, a little bit more personal. Would you like to dedicate this award to anyone in particular?
Of course. First of all, I want to, honestly speaking, this award should be for my employees, my brothers. I consider all of my you know, in Asia, we consider companies like a family, a big family. And we consider our employees is like brothers. So we listen to them, we change, and we, of course, we go ahead. We never want anyone, you know, leave the company because of some kind of emotion, which I know in Europe you do not recommend. However, we think that, you know, that is amazing in our country. That sometimes a little bit emotion and a little bit listen to your employees, increasing the salary and help them when they need help. Then they will come back and work for you, and it's unbelievable. That's number one. I want to dedicate to my employees. Number two, I cannot be successful without my customer. Customer is the king, and I never change this idea. I'm listening to my customer. They all the time want a cheaper price and better products and a better quality. Of course, when you say like that, you know, sometimes you can work, sometimes it cannot work. However, we are growing our companies because of our customer, and sometimes we can convince our customer. They have to accept the unaccepted things. So we want to thank our customer. And the number three thing is that I want to thank my governments. Whatever, you know, from the European point of view, from BBC point of view, Vietnamese government may be like this or like that or like that. However, you know, in our country, we are like the children, and government is like the parents. Your parents sometimes right or wrong. We don't care. We have to listen to them. And sometimes we wait for the correct time. When they're happy, ask them to change. That's the best way, I think. And one more thing, you know, I think that I have a great government, and I hope that our governments will do better for the people, for the companies, and you know, that's the people I want to dedicate this award.
Very, very nice message. Thank you for all these people you remember at this moment. So again, Mr. Tran Song Hai, representing company DP Consulting Company Limited. So you are the chairman and general director. So again, congratulations to you, to your company for this award. And I wish you very good success for the future. And I hope also that this collaboration with BID will be one of the key for this success in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
In London, it was Anne Bordelier for Immo Press.